What's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Gaming. Not sure if you guys can hear me well, but today we're going to be talking about some news in the world as E3 is coming up, which I might try to, cover it if I don't work. Sorry. It's still early in the morning. I'm a little tired. I do have my notes here. So some things that are still going on, which a lot of people are mad about, I know personally I am, is like there's still no word on a release date for Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch in 2019. They keep saying 2019. It was supposed to actually be within the last couple months, which was the speculated rumor. But so far, no word. Hopefully E3 and Nintendo Showcase, they will release a release date for us. And that way we can figure it out and like stop trying to guess. The next thing is there's a speculation for new Xbox hardware at the E3 of 2019, which I guess it could be a good thing. I think they're trying to go all out because Sony is not going to be at the E3 this year, which is strange to hear. And I was kind of hoping Sony was going to release something really good, maybe some more word on that PS5 that they're doing. But I personally don't know what Xbox has in store for us. I think they're just doing it because of the rumor of the PlayStation 5, or was it a confirmation? I'm not too sure yet. But what will be there from the Xbox showcase is I don't know if you guys paid attention to the E3 last year, but like everyone's like, there's no first party games for the Xbox, but there's going to be 14 confirmed first party games for the Xbox One. And that's very exciting for me. That does most likely include stuff like Halo Infinite and Gears of War 5, which are considered exclusives, even though you can get them for Windows, which still Xbox. Going back to Nintendo's though, will it be as important for Nintendo to be there? Personally, I think so. Mostly I just want that Animal Crossing. They do have new Pokemon games, so they're probably going to showcase Sword and Shield, and probably a third one if they want to do something about that. They're probably going to showcase, if it doesn't come out yet, I'm not sure if it does, the Let's Go Sleep one, where you can sleep with your Pokemon on the phone, which goes for Let's Go Pokemon Let's Go, which is very good. Another thing that I've noticed is Ubisoft has been making great games lately, but the one thing is that joke tweet from the Ubisoft company about Splinter Cell. Personally, I believe that wasn't a joke. It was a real tweet. They played it off as a joke. They wanted to wait till E3 comes out and to show us that they're making a Splinter Cell. Personally, I'm super excited. Splinter Cell is an amazing game. I don't know if you guys ever played it. Fantastic game. Double Agent wasn't too good, but I'm really excited for the new one. And, as much when new information comes out, I'll probably add this in the beginning of my vlogs where I'm talking about video game systems and stuff to give some information that I've gathered for you guys if you guys don't pay attention. And after that, we could just, move on to the next section. Stand by. I mean, we're just chilling. I did not put enough creamer. I'm trying to, get myself off of creamer in my coffee, trying. But we're figuring out. So today I wanted to talk about a great system that I liked growing up. Probably one of the best systems I've ever played. I don't know if you guys, the Sega Dreamcast. I don't know if you guys ever played a Sega Dreamcast before. If you haven't, I recommend. They make some great games. I don't own a lot of games for my Dreamcast right now. I do own some of the most popular ones, except for Soul Calibur. I don't own that. I do own Sonic Adventure. I own Sonic Adventure 2, and I do own Speed Devils. I'm not gonna show it because I don't have the case. I don't have the true case for Speed Devils. It's a racing game. Today we're gonna talk about so the Sega Dreamcast was made in 1999. It's the final console Sega ever made. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to Sega and what they're doing. After they made the Dreamcast, they decided to just end it, and they're going to do exclusives for the new consoles, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. We're going to talk about what really killed it. So a little bit of information. It was discontinued on March 31st in 2001. that was when Sega's like, we're not going to make it anymore. For months prior, there's been talking about them discontinuing, and Sega consistently said, no, it's not happening. We're not going to stop making it. We trust our technology. It's going to make it. In January of 2001, I believe, they said yes. They confirmed the speculation that it was getting discontinued. And from then on, it dropped from $150 to $99 to just get rid of the stock. They weren't making any more. They just wanted to get rid of it all, which is a smart move, I guess, in my sense. I don't know. Personally, I love the Dreamcast. So if you want to go off like actual judgment and like why it could have died, you can go off the sales. So like in America, Sega sales were about 15%. That's about it. Sony had sales of 47%, while Nintendo had 37%, something like that, from what I read. Personally, I don't think it's that. Honestly, I don't. If you compare games nowadays, yeah, Xbox is not nearly doing as good as PlayStation, and Nintendo wasn't doing anything, but Nintendo's back. I think it's their prior systems that really killed it. I don't know if you've looked at timescales of when their systems came out and how long they were out, but it's not long between years that Sega's like, no, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this. Systems, I don't know if you guys ever heard of them, like the Sega Master System, the Sega CD, and the Sega Saturn. There's also a Genesis. I'm not counting the Genesis. Genesis was a great system. I do own one, right there. Great system, fantastic games that came out for those. But the Saturn was a system before the Dreamcast. The Saturn did not do good at all. It was not successful, didn't sell nearly as great, and I think coming off of the failure of the Saturn so quickly into making the Dreamcast and its technology that they wanted to put in the Dreamcast, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can play online. You can go on the internet on the Dreamcast. There's a CD you get, it's like the Sega web browser. You just put an Ethernet cable in right there, and you surf the internet. Weird, especially for 2001 when most games for it weren't specifically for that. But it's standby. Sorry. My first time vlogging like this, I'm kind of a little nervous. I try to do as much information as I can so you guys can understand. We're not going to talk about that. I missed my mouth completely. Anyways. But a lot of other people can also argue that it was the success of... I spilled like a little bit too. Not too much. It was the success of the new consoles coming out, such as the PlayStation 2, and the Xbox actually wasn't out yet. A lot of people say Xbox. Xbox wasn't out yet. At the time, they weren't even thinking about making games for the Xbox and Nintendo's consoles. Now, the PlayStation 2 came off the red-hot success of the PlayStation 1. So obviously, with how great the PlayStation 1 is, yes, I own one. You can see it right there, yeah. The PlayStation 2 is just going to follow the success and just be even better. As we see what Sony has done for years now, is just make great games and great consoles and just be intuitive on what they're doing. Smart move, good for Sony. So the PlayStation 2 had a lot more power than what the Dreamcast could offer. The Dreamcast played arcade games closest to the arcade. Honestly, if you want like a classic arcade feel to a game, you go to the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast will always play those arcade games, and in a fashion like you're there at an arcade, except it's your home system. You're just chilling, dude. Stuff like that, and just them not, I don't think, properly waiting enough time after the Saturn to do it. I feel like if they gave just a little bit more time into making the Dreamcast and try not to be so intuitive on the technology that was limited at the time, like why internet, there's really no need, and giving it time for it to like fill out and just focus out, or just give it time till the PlayStation 2 comes out and then like do what games nowadays do and just kind of copy what they're doing. I think that Sega could possibly still be a console to this date that, you know, they're making. They can have a next gen console, like it wouldn't be just the Nintendo, the PlayStation, the Xbox, you know. don't get me wrong, I love them, but Sega made some good consoles back in the day, and they had some great games that came out for those. And it was sad to see a titan like that die, which, I mean, I'm only 24, so in 2001 I was like 6, so I didn't really understand what was going on at the time. And I'm hoping that Sega fixes their problems nowadays, as you can tell from their Sonic games. I like Sonic a lot. Sonic Adventure is probably one of my favorite Sonic games in life, which is why it was one of the first actual Dreamcast games I bought when I bought the my Dreamcast again. A lot of people don't like Sonic. People think it's lame. It has a lot of glitches in it, but that's okay. What else did I want to talk about? There was one other thing I wanted to speak up. Oh, yes. This isn't going to be a long video. We're about 11 minutes in, and I kind of stuttered my way through this. I apologize. But I actually have a way for you guys to reach out to me about stuff that you guys want. Stand by. If you guys have Twitter, if you guys want to head to @Elijah Huckle, it looks like that. I'm gonna put it in the description below. Follow me there. You can get new You can give me new ideas for stuff. Pay attention to when I'm uploading, and then I'll probably put up polls for new videos you want me to do, as well as stand by. I have a Facebook page as well that I use a little bit more than this. This one is Real Gaming. It's @Real Gaming. Yeah, it looks kind of like that. All right. Now, if you guys want to head over there, follow them, like the pages, pay attention to what's going out, and then just participate in the polls to let me know what you guys want to see, and it would be really great. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and pay attention because new videos are coming out this week. I'm going to be filming a lot today, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're going to probably go back into Animal Crossing, pay attention back to what America's doing for us, and we're probably going to explore a couple new games. And on that note, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much. And I hope the vlog was good for you guys. And on that note, I'll see you guys later. Bye.